Hi everyone, welcome to Foxon Media Digital. My name's Amy and today I'm joined by Paul Smillie, who's Commercial Director, and Da Wei, who's founder of Orbit Financial Technology. So welcome gentlemen, it's great to have you on the channel.
Thanks for having us, Amy.
Thank you.
Okay, so to get started, since you're a partner, it'd be great to put a spotlight on you and your company. So could you tell us a little bit about Orbit Financial Technology?
Sure. So Orbit's core business is really making sense of unstructured data for the financial services industry. And I suppose our definition of unstructured content is that key information that resides in PDF documents, annual reports, earning call transcripts, sustainability reports, news, press releases, white papers. The really key insight is difficult to process and structure at scale. We achieve this through kind of global data sourcing and one of the most comprehensive sets of AI models available in the market on a single platform. And that allows our clients to utilize our data studio to generate niche data sets that don't exist in the market today, as well as very targeted research reports on an ad hoc or scheduled basis. And we've utilized our own data studio to produce 3 out-the-box distinct offerings for the market. Orbit Insight, which is a core research tool, and we're very recently integrated ChatGPT and large language models. Orbit China, which is a very comprehensive set of alternative data sets for the China equity market. And then lastly, our Orbit ESG platform, which allows clients to generate ESG scorecards, data sets, and research reports according to their very distinct methodologies and implementation of sustainability factors in line with their investment process.
Thank you for the introduction. It sounds very exciting, like you're definitely on top of what's topical in the markets right now. And you've obviously touched on ESG and sustainability, so it'd be great to talk about the kind of trends that you're seeing in the investment space and what Orbit are doing with those platforms to support this.
Okay. From what we see, that the trend where the US FDR and the UK SDR going is definitely about moving to more evidence-based ESG research. So prior to putting into a sustainable product, the asset managers are coming under more and more pressure to conduct deeper level of due diligence to measure investment sustainable credentials. So therefore, it is more of a focus on producing in-house ESG scorecard to complement and supplement ratings from external rating providers. It's no longer acceptable to only base decisions on the external ratings only. Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. I know ratings have come under fire, and there needs to be a bigger picture view of everything that's happening in this space. So, what are some of those other challenges that you're seeing in the ESG and investment research space, and how does Orbit solve this to meet those gaps?
Yeah, and Amy, I mean, you touched on one of those. I know that I've seen some of the content that's come out from regulators. So, from an Orbit perspective, we see ourselves as very complementary to external ratings providers and data providers. What we are doing is what we've developed is allow our clients to kind of fulfill their obligations for evidence-based due diligence that Da touched on recently. How we're doing this is the Orbit ESG platform that kind of workflow automates the production of these ESG in-house scorecards. Now, the complementary nature here is these in-house scorecards, the asset manager can implement their own methodologies, industry weightings, scoring systems, and then kick off the workflow. So as soon as sustainability reports are filed, these scorecards are automatically created, allowing then an analyst or a team of analysts to come in, review the content, and generate a scorecard based on how they see ESG and how they want to implement that to the kind of sustainability process. The real key element here is the need for transparency, and I think all the data and all the scorecards, ESG in-house ratings that are generated on our platform can all be traced back to an official underlying source. So we meet that kind of regulatory requirement for transparency. So really, we're really focusing on where regulation's going and the fact that asset managers will be coming under more pressure to generate in-house research and make comprehensive decisions on which companies are going into sustainable funds based on their own in-house research. And we are allowing clients to do that in a very kind of scalable fashion.
No, that makes sense. And I know you've touched on how, that can look like in a day-to-day context between teams in-house. So given this is a very busy and innovative space with a lot of solution providers out there, how do you think Orbit's especially stands out amongst the noise of all the players trying to come up with solutions to these problems?
Yes, I think when we develop our products, so our whole focus is really about how we can let our users to create a high quality bespoke scorecard. So that I think we focus on two major areas. So the first one is definitely about the underlying data. So because without a high quality, good coverage and low latency data, you can never have a good analysis, a solid analysis. So therefore, the first thing is about building a structured database that contains official and processed documents in line with and connect with the a well-maintained security master. So it's the fundamental to allow system and accurate data extraction in a large scale and in an automatic fashion. And the second part is about the analysis. So that is about implementing and keep improving various of AI models. And for example, recently we start to adopt those large language models and especially the ChatGPT into our product to further streamline the analysis part of the solution. Thank you.
No, it's very exciting. I think, especially over the next year, we're going to see a lot more discussions on, ChatGPT and those kind of tools out there and what can be done for the industry and, how many players have adopted this. So it's great that you guys are already thinking about that. So I think that's all we've got time for now. But I know, of course, you're taking part in many of our events, the next one being the Summit for Asset Management London in June. So we're looking forward to seeing you there, and people can obviously learn more in person and chat to the team. So thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having us, Amy.
Thank you very much.
And thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to follow our YouTube channel for more content on challenges and opportunities in asset management, wealth management, and ESG. And don't forget to give this interview a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.